Good morning to all. With the group models, we are gonna discuss about the CSR of Akzo Nobel, and our group includes me, Ashwati Jagadishan, Jayalakshmi, Mohan, Amina, Akhil, and Rota. So I'm gonna give you a brief introduction about what we have done. Akzo Nobel is a Dutch multinational company that manufactures paint, chemicals, and coatings for the industry and consumers worldwide, with a headquarters in Amsterdam. CSR is a form of self-regulation used by corporations for improving their ways of operating to improve environmental and societal objectives. In this presentation, CSR strategies will be discussed for two particular organizations. The first is Akzo Nobel and the second is Sherwin-Williams. CSR strategies primarily known for being a global, Akzo Nobel primarily known for being a global chemical manufacturer, and it produces and sells a variety of goods in relation to chemicals. Their business has been operating in more than 80 nations while having a high priority for innovation and sustainability.
Hey, hi, I'm Mohan Waka with the student number of 21062-817. Today I'm gonna speak about the triple bottom line. In triple bottom line is 3 points, which is people, planet, and profits. By the people, the Akzo Nobel mainly focused on developing the least hazardous products and minimum emulsion of waste. It also ensures the avoidance of cultural barriers and promoting the women's empowerment. And by the planet, it is mainly focused on the factors. First one is the waste management, which their aim is to make it as a 0% wastage company by 2035. And second is the energy saving, throughout which to emulate the climatic changes and carbon emulsion. And third one is the greenhouse buildings, which will be leading to the carbon neutral management. And the third point is, which is the profit, mainly focused on increasing the annual revenue. For 2021, it was 9.5 billion. And ethical responsibilities are, the organization has established the primary global towards environmental sustainability as a part of the ethical responsibilities. For this, they have the commitment for the reducing the evidence effects on the ecosystem due to the business activities. This organization is aiming towards the carbon neutralization, for which they have a target of 100% renewable energy and becomes a carbon neutral company by 2050. And according to 2021, the report that claimed to have the emulsion and circular waste management of 59% of their waste generation and disposals, and similarly 30% of water consumption has also been reduced by increasing the waste water reusing and recycling. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Jayalakshmi Chetan. Now we are going to discuss about the economic responsibility of Akzo Nobel. As we all know, Akzo Nobel brings significant R&D investments for encouraging innovation and developing new consumer items and technology. And when we look into the profit, there are mainly three factors which affects the profit. They are the multiplier effect, taxes, avoiding actions that damage trust. And the business is placing an emphasis on business sustainability and introducing new items that are more sustainable and pose less harm to the environment. Now we are moving towards the ethical responsibility. So when we focus on the word ethics, we can divide the ethics into four categories. They are normative ethics, social ethics, professional ethics, and personal ethics. And when we consider the ethics, the core principles of a company had led them to identify three major global issues. They are climate change, circularity, and health and well-being. They have committed to future generations that they will do everything in their capacity to address these issues. So these are the ethical responsibility of Akzo Nobel. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nagasayakil Pendem. Student number is 210-63697. Now I am telling about CRS statistics of Sherwin Wilsons. As a leading name is in the point that the causing industry, Sherwin Wilsons have become an example of promoting corporate social responsible CSR activities. Sherwin Wilsons 2023 and ethical responsibility by 2025. Sherwin Wilsons have a target to lose their uh, green, greenhouse gas emissions by 30. Carbon emissions has been reduced by ethical responsibility. Point one, product satisfy and responsibility. Sherwin Wilsons is committed to producing products that are both safe and satisfactory. Point number two, diversity, equality, and the industry. Sharon Wilsons is committed to establish a workplace that is includes, equable, and diverse. Sharon Wilsons 2023. Point number three, community engagement. Sherwin Wilsons has claimed to have been activity involved with the communicates of the religions thereby conditions business. Point number four, ethics and governance. Sherwin Wilsons is committed to unhold unholding streets model stands and ethical business provides. Wilson 2020.
Hello everyone, myself Amna Begum. Today I am going to discuss a case study of Akzo Nobel. In this case study, I am going to focus on legal and philanthropic responsibility. Moving to legal responsibility, their commitment is towards conducting business by only working with reliable parties. So as they are next list, as they are all are involved with legitimate and legal business transactions as they acquire from legitimate sources only. Lastly, they make sure to comply with anti-money laundering legislation along with other laws. Moving to philanthropic responsibility, as their primary philanthropic obligation has been highlighted with community strategy, which they aim to make efforts and offer positive solutions. Next, the foundation routinely provides financial support to several non-profits that are working for improving health and education, among others. Lastly, there are several charitable partnerships developed with some major community partners. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ahireme Osama Gimede Roda with student ID 21062871. On the first case study, I'll be taking competitive analysis, strategic set of CSRO, and the concluding part of it. The competitive analysis, we have Akzo Nobel and Sharon Williams, and their CSRO activities and their achievements is what I'll be talking about. Akzo Nobel is setting up infrastructure to use renewable energy, and their achievement is becoming carbon neutral. Why Sharon Williams is focusing on innovation to improve product safety and carbon dioxide emission, and their achievement is reducing the greenhouse gas emission. Another activities of Akzo Nobel is engaging with communities to improve their lives, and the achievement is Let's Color program established. Let's Color programs are established. Why the Sharon Williams their activities is being more involved with communities and contributing to social concern, and their achievements are Paint the Future program established. Then we come to the analysis of the strategic set of CSRO of Akzo Nobel. They are already on their way towards becoming carbon neutral, but primarily relying on renewable energy and controlled with water consumption. One emphasis on their efforts towards reducing the carbon or the GHG emission by working closely with suppliers and other partners. So in order to become carbon neutral, they have to find greener alternative to raw materials and manufacturing process. 3. The individual being trained will become economically independent and a part of the employed population, which would increase diversity as well. Conclusion. They are concerned Their concerned presentation hereby concludes that both Akzo Nobel and Sharon Williams have taken some significant efforts for developing robust CSRO strategies. The sustained ability efforts can be noticed from the application of environment-friendly choices in the business activities.